What's going on, everybody? It's your boy High Rock coming back with another YouTube video. Today we're gonna be talking about AFK Journey. We're gonna be playing the Primal Lord Crystal Beetle boss. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. We're gonna be talking about my top 3 teams to maximize damage, the best well team to maximize damage, the best free-to-play team to maximize damage, and the best just casual player, because the game's been out for a while now. Even if you are free-to-play, if you've been a strong free-to-player, you should be able to have like some top tier units, built at least. So, obviously you're not gonna have paragons, you're not gonna have like supreme pluses, maybe 5 supreme pluses, but you'll have at least a couple here and there. So I did one run already just to get like a feel for the boss, to see what what kind of mechanics they're rocking with. Here's the team that I ran. So let's see. So the first team that I ran, it's going to be the Thorin with Rainier, Smokey, and then Coco with, why did I forget his name? Corrin. So Thorin, because it sounds like Thorin, that's why. Thorin, Corrin, the Thorin Corrin duo, that's what I'll use for the first one. Although I do feel like there are some better teams, so I'm gonna be trying out the second team. But usually, what you first want to do is when a new boss comes out, always when you want to look at the skills. If you're like super try hard, you can go ahead and look at the skills of the boss to see what they do, see what kind of units are recommended. Trying to think. Okay, so if you want to look at the skills, you just highlight the boss, and then you can kind of go from there. As you can see, his ult flies into the air, hurls magic projectiles. First skill gains significant boost in dodging normal attacks. Summons a spike that extends forward, knocking enemies who lose HP from this skill. So it's basically CCing enemies. Spreads an enchanted mist across the battlefield to enhance the magic damage of allies and enemies within it. And then his magic charm, it has no season bonus. So just wait until they start giving us like bosses with season charm bonuses. That's going to be pretty crazy. So yeah, in order to maximize your damage for the boss, first things first, you want to make sure you're going to be, as far as you can progress within the terms of like reset. Obviously, like for instance, I'm 566. I can probably get to like 700 if I really wanted to, but the amount of time I have is not equal to like the amount I can push. So like I can push to 700, but it's probably gonna take me after reset, meaning like I'm gonna waste those 2 tries. So I'm not gonna really do that. But you really want to focus on the things that you can control, which is gonna be your units, your charms, making sure that they're gonna have the charms. So 3 elite or above to activate season. So I don't have any like super crazy charms yet. I do have Thorin's, which is recovers 3% HP, which is actually pretty good. If I can, as long as you have a couple of them, you're chilling. I wish I had Smokies. Trying to see who else I have. Okay, I got Marilee. So depending on, I'm gonna try out Marilee. Well, I probably won't do it today because I only have 2 attempts. I want to try out these 2 teams. But I do have Marilee's set, so if I don't have Corrin's set, I don't have Corrin's set. Yep, so let's see. So I really wish I could get Corrin's set, but if not, that's okay. What I can do is I really feel like I should use Marilee in this instance. Yeah, because Marilee is supreme. They're both supreme, but Marilee has the increases crit damage. See, then her crit damage goes up more. Compared to Corrin deals in human allies. So I could do this. All right. So it's pretty good to like level up your equipment, especially for units that you know or you're gonna be using for bosses and stuff. I'm gonna try this out. I don't want to put like invest fully into him, but I am gonna go ahead and take what I have here and then run with it. So let's go ahead and obviously if not, you can go ahead and unfortunately we don't have the, but if I really wanted to, I can okay, I thought I could sweep it. Oh wait, I can sweep this one right here. Now if I get really lucky I would get corns, but I didn't get corns, so no worries. Alright, so let's go back. We got grannies. We didn't get anything we needed for any like other units, so we'll just fix granny. And Freysto, we got some more units. I really do wish I had Freysto more built, because obviously Freysto is probably like one of the best units for this boss, but you know, if not, don't worry about it, you can still get some good damage. So as you can see, the first team I had, it put me like within 261 ranking, which is actually pretty good considering like there's a lot of sweaties in my district. Let's go ahead and try it with a different team that I have here. So now your best team, like your theoretical best team, is probably going to be a Freysto, Thorin, Scarlita, Corrin, Coco type deal. Just utilizing everybody's abilities to their max. But that's probably going to be the best thing. It's just unfortunately, people Scarlitas, people's Freystos are probably the same level where mine are at. My Scarlita's barely here. My Freysto's down here. That'd be really cool if I could use him, but we're gonna go ahead and use units that aren't whale units. So we're gonna go ahead and rock out. I did save a formation because I felt like my formation I was using, there was a lot of potential. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the free to play strat team right here. We're gonna do Thorin. We're gonna put Thorin on the right side, and we're gonna put Thorin and Corrin. We're gonna put Smokey right dab in the middle. And then we're gonna put Coco at the end. And then we are missing Lucius, which is gonna be, is that Lucius? No, it's Tamisha. Oh, where is Lucius at? Where is that guy? Bruh, Lucius isn't even built. Oh my goodness. Bro, I'm better off using Scarlita. Alright, so I'm going to use Scarlita because my Lucius they're literally the same, and there's really no point. So I'm just going to use Scarlita here. We're going to see what our damage is. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's see how the battle fights itself. We're going to take off ×2 to see what the Crystal Beetle does exactly. As you can see, flies in. Started off. We got Thorin tanking, which is really good. Having Thorin's seasoned skill and his charm set does help out a lot. I think if you have his charm set, it does increase like your survivability, so it can allow you to go that full 80 seconds fighting the boss. Like I said, I'm trying this team with Scarlita, and I'm going to be trying this team again, but I'm going to be just switching Corrin for Marilee. And so my Scarlita is like legendary plus, I believe, maybe legendary, so you can kind of get a feel for it. Everybody else is supreme here. The skills aren't like super activated, super beefed up. So our damage is looking pretty low. The last team I had, it gave me about 6 mil, but there's still 40 seconds left, so we're gonna see. I don't see CC. I don't see anybody getting CC'd like super hard. And like I said, after this, we're gonna try Mara Lee to see if we can like maximize our damage output. Because I think the reason you're not doing a lot of damage is either because your Smokey isn't, you know, fully upgraded to where he gets that damage bonus, or your Corrin is just ass like mine, and he's just not outputting. So we might break the 6 mil. No, we're not even gonna get close to it. Barely broke 6 mil. Okay, so survivability, as you can see, is not a problem with this team. Therefore, if I can get some extra damage, I'm gonna be going for that. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be trying the same team but with Rainier. And I'm gonna put Mara Lee in that spot. I'm trying to get if I can get her double. I'm trying to get that right spot to where like she's still. Alright, so we're gonna try this. And we're gonna put Smokey in the back. We're gonna put Coco here. I'll probably spread him out just a little bit. Well, actually no, because I want to keep Smokey within that range. Okay, so we're gonna try this team out. I feel like we're gonna get a little bit more damage because Marilee with Rainier, I feel like they're just a good duo. Like the buffs that Rainier is gonna give, and then also Marilee being linked to Thorin, I think that's gonna give us some it's gonna maximize our damage output just a little bit more. I feel like we can get higher than 6 mil in this run. But yeah, I recommend like just playing on not playing on ×2 speed, just so you can kind of see the boss, see like what see what the effects of the boss are doing, see what how your units are reacting to his effects. Because if you can kind of look at it well, you can maximize your damage just, you know, looking at the match and just kind of assessing where those areas of improvement are. Alright, so okay, so here's my thing. What I'm thinking, survivability we have. I feel like that's gonna be due to Thorin's like charm set. Like recovering HP, the fact that he's doing that is pretty cool. Meaning I could probably take out Coco and I could either add in Scarlita, Lucius, or Corrin for another DPS. Because yeah, as you can see here, man, like the damage input is just not it. Like I thought Rainier would give Marilee some more damage just because she has like that extra crit rate boost. But yeah, man, this shit's ass. So my recommendations for the best free-to-play team is gonna be just stick with Lucius. If you got Lucius and if your Scarlita's, if they're built the same, just go with whatever one who has higher CP, because you know they have the same skill. As long as you have their season skills unlocked, then they're gonna be fine. Stick with Thorin because most people should have Thorin built at least to Supreme. Smokey, keep Smokey because Smokey is just, you know, overall just good. If you can upgrade his skills, if you can get him his more attack, you know, that's great. It's gonna come in handy for you. I recommend just keeping Corrin, and then if you can just kind of swap Corrin, Coco out, kind of play around with the survivability aspect of it. As you can see there, that was ass, bro. I don't know why I even wanted to do that team, but it's good to mix and match. It's good to try out different teams, because you're never really gonna know what the ability of your account can do if you don't try out like most of your units. So I'm sure if I put in Seshia, I could probably get more damage just because she's just built different, right? But you know, just kind of, there's a lot of guides online. If you literally go into Google, just type in Crystal Beetle best bosses AFK journey, and you'll find tons of teams. You don't just have to use the ones I recommended, although I think that is like the meta team what people are using. But whatever's best for your account. If you have a Supreme plus Seshia, if you have a legendary Corrin, just go use the Seshia, man, because the amount of damage compared to damage to strat ratio, the strategy is not enough to where you can make a legendary Corrin viable. If you got Supreme plus Seshia with freaking 5-star equipment or whatever, by all means use that, because that's more damage you're gonna get. So anyways, I really hope this video went on longer than expected. I was trying to keep it short, but I do hope you guys enjoyed the AFK journey videos. Thank you for all the support on the recent videos, and as always, it's been your boy High Rye. I'm gonna see all you lovely faces next time. Peace.